Here is the MovieMash Recapped. I'm going to discuss the German psychological thriller movie Goodnight Mommy today. Warning: this contains spoilers. Be cautious and mindful. A mother and her two twins, Lukas and Elias, make up a family. They recently moved into a new home close to a lake and in the heart of a forest. Mommy was a well-known choir member in her hometown on television. Elias and Lukas play hide-and-seek around their house one day. The two run to meet their mother as soon as they learn that she has come home, but all they see is a woman with nearly her whole face covered in bandages. Their mother is the one who underwent cosmetic facial surgery. Lukas and Elias are taken aback by this, but they nonetheless follow her instructions. However, there's an odd thing happening. Elias receives all of Mommy's attention without any apparent cause. She just gives Elias food and drink, plays with Elias alone, and pays attention to what Elias says while ignoring Lukas. Mother also imposes certain additional guidelines, such the need for total quiet in the house because she is still recovering. They are only permitted to play quietly outside the house. There should be no guests, animals, or bringing in anything from the outside. The curtains of the house must always be drawn. The twins start to worry that their mother might not be the same lady behind her bandages after observing her unusual behavior. In addition, Mommy is violent and lashes out violently at Elias for misbehaving or disobeying her commands. The boys remark that their mother would never take such action. Because their mother would not have reprimanded them in such a manner, Lukas and Elias are further convinced that their mother is not the one raising them. The boy's mother travels into the woods wearing only her pants in a dream that the twins appear to share. She takes off all of her clothes and removes her bandages. Her head twitches in spasms. The following day, Lukas and Elias plan to cause problems in order to oppose. The twins say they want their mother back as a fight breaks out. Their mother thinks her kids have gone insane. Mommy punishes Elias and makes him repeat her assertion that she is not his mother 10 times after he challenges her. She also instructs him to cease talking with Lukas. Elias knows that his mother tries to keep the two of them apart, and he gets very depressed. It's been a couple days. Lukas and Elias still despise their mother and wish for their real mother to return. Later that day, Mommy says she's not furious anymore and wants to meet them both. Lukas and Elias are still unsure that Mommy is his mother, even after comparing her to the old picture of her mother. Mommy enters the room right away with a new face that is not bandaged. In an attempt to make up for what happened earlier, Mommy throws a boomerang. Elias asks his mother permission to play boomerang outside as soon as possible. When their mother unlocks the back door, the children flee for their lives. They manage to get away into the town and eventually find an old church where they approach the priest. The priest entices them back home after promising to drive them to the police station so they may report the impostor claiming to be their mother. When the priest asks the mother to elaborate, all she says is that life has been hard ever since the accident and the separation. When Mama goes back inside, she can't locate Lukas or Elias anywhere. Eventually, she gives up and goes to sleep sobbing. Lukas and Elias harm their mother that same evening. She is confined to her bed when she awakens in the morning and sees her twins wearing their handmade goblin masks. She can't get away since the twins have tied her down. At that moment, Lukas and Elias start asking questions regarding the whereabouts of their biological mother. Lukas and Elias start comparing their real mother's photo with Mommy when she insisted that she was their mother. Lukas is still adamant that Mommy isn't their mother, but Elias has begun to think that Mommy is their true mother, which is why they quarrel. When Mommy and Elias are by themselves, Mommy tries to persuade Elias to release her and tells him that she is his true mother. Elias begins to slowly cut her feet loose, but is stopped when Lukas comes back and inquires as to what he's been up to. He shows how quickly Mommy's birthmark on her face can be removed. Elias slaps Mommy when she tells him they removed it during surgery since he doesn't believe her. Elias and Lukas start to torture their mother in strange ways at that moment, asking again where his mother is. They tortured Mommy in a completely insane way. Mom spends days tethered to the bed. She makes her bed damp. Her restraints were momentarily removed by the twins so they could change the bedding. Mommy takes advantage of this and runs away. However, the twins have put up a booby trap, which leads her to collapse and lose consciousness. She awakens with her feet stuck to the living room floor. To get her to tell them the truth about their mother, Elias begins to set fire to the house. In a last-ditch attempt to save her own life, Mama assures Elias she'll comply provided he releases her. She will prepare Lukas breakfast and act as though he is still alive, giving him whatever he desires. She then sobs as she tells Elias that Lukas' death was not his fault and begs him to release her so that they can both move on from the tragedy. This is the point at which it all becomes clear. Lukas has passed away. Because Elias cannot accept the death of his other half, Lukas has only ever existed in his imagination due to dissociative identity disorder. At first, Mommy plays along with Elias, behaving as though Lukas wasn't gone. Lukas is real to Elias, but not to Mommy. Then Elias pushes her to tell him what Lukas is doing in order to demonstrate that she is their mother. Lukas is holding a torch close to the curtain, but the mother is definitely unable to see that. Elias thinks Lukas could see his real mother. Then he grabs Lukas' torch and lights the curtain on fire. The living room is filled with exploding flames. It soon envelopes Mama in flames. She passes away fiercely. As the film comes to a close, the firefighters put out the fire but get there too late to save Mommy. In the movie's last scene, Elias and Lukas can be seen strolling across the cornfield and meeting their mother. The three of them are smiling and giving each other hugs. And thus, Goodnight Mommy comes to an end. Here's the explanation, finally. The mother who resides in the house is the true one. She is not a dishonest impostor. A son's death and a divorce tore apart a loving family in a stunning home. Mommy's goal is to start over, and she does this by having plastic surgery. Mother sold the old house and moved to a new location as part of the fresh start. At first, Mommy plays along with Elias, behaving as though Lukas wasn't gone. However, she becomes weary of this. She even threatens and beats Elias to stop talking to his deceased sibling at one point. In the end, the film shows us this picture-perfect family image fading into ashes. It is obvious that this frame is a satirical depiction of how things may have worked out if Lukas had not been killed in the accident. It is still unknown where Elias went following the fire. To support the channel, please like, switch on notifications, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.